A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant shift in U.S. foreign policy, President Donald Trump has ordered a pause on military assistance to Ukraine, a move that has sent shockwaves through the war-torn nation and its allies. The decision, announced on Monday, comes just a day after a contentious meeting at the White House where Trump expressed frustration over Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's perceived lack of gratitude for the substantial military aid provided by the U.S. since the onset of the Russian invasion 3 years ago. As Ukraine braces for the potential repercussions of this aid suspension, President Zelensky has been actively seeking to strengthen ties with European allies, emphasizing the need for solidarity in the face of Russian aggression. In his nightly address to the nation, Zelensky stated, "We are working on all possible scenarios to protect Ukraine," highlighting the urgency of the situation as military officials assess the sustainability of Ukraine's current stockpiles. The halt in U.S. military assistance is expected to affect over $1 billion worth of arms and ammunition that were either in transit or ordered. While Zelensky refrained from directly addressing the aid suspension, he convened senior military and civilian leaders to discuss critical issues surrounding national resilience and defense strategies. The baseline scenario is to hold our positions and create conditions for proper diplomacy, aiming for a swift end to this war with a just peace, he asserted. In a pointed response to Trump's earlier comments suggesting that Zelensky was not committed to peace negotiations, the Ukrainian leader emphasized, "We need peace, real, fair peace, not endless war. And we need security guarantees." The backdrop to this diplomatic crisis is a growing alignment between the White House and the Kremlin, raising concerns among Ukrainian officials about the future of U.S.-Ukraine relations. Trump's administration is reportedly reviewing its aid strategy, with a focus on ensuring that U.S. assistance contributes to a viable solution for peace. A White House official, speaking on the condition of anonymity, indicated that the pause in aid would remain in effect until Zelensky demonstrates a commitment to engaging in peace talks with Russia. This latest development echoes past controversies, including Trump's previous withholding of military aid to Ukraine in 2019, which led to his first impeachment. As the 2024 election approaches, Trump has publicly vowed to expedite the resolution of the conflict, claiming he could end the war in a single day. However, his comments have been met with skepticism, particularly after he criticized Zelensky for suggesting that a resolution to the war remains distant. "This is the worst statement that could have been made by Zelensky, and America will not put up with it for much longer," Trump declared on his Truth Social platform, reflecting his growing impatience with the Ukrainian leader's diplomatic approach. As tensions mount, Zelensky has taken to social media to clarify his stance, stressing the importance of substantive diplomacy in achieving a lasting peace. "We need real peace, and Ukrainians want it most because the war ruins our cities and towns. We lose our people. We need to stop the war and to guarantee security," he stated. The suspension of U.S. military aid has drawn sharp criticism from Democratic lawmakers, who argue that it jeopardizes national security and undermines Ukraine's defense capabilities. Representative Brendan Boyle, co-chair of the Congressional EU Caucus, described the decision as reckless and indefensible. Meanwhile, Democratic Congressman Dan Goldman, who previously served as counsel during Trump's impeachment inquiry, labeled the aid pause as yet another instance of extortion directed at Zelensky. In a broader context, the geopolitical implications of this decision cannot be overstated. The U.S. has provided over $66.5 billion in military aid to Ukraine since the war began, with additional funding still unspent. The current pause raises questions about the future of U.S.-Ukrainian relations and the potential for a long-term partnership as Ukraine navigates its path to recovery and rebuilding in the aftermath of the conflict. As the situation continues to evolve, the Ukrainian military remains on high alert, with soldiers expressing a mix of betrayal and resignation over the latest developments. "I feel betrayed, but this feeling is not really deep for some reason. I was expecting something like that from Trump's side," one soldier fighting in the Kursk region remarked, reflecting the uncertainty and anxiety permeating the ranks of the Ukrainian armed forces. In the coming days, all eyes will be on Trump as he addresses Congress, where he is expected to elaborate on the economic pact that would grant the U.S. access to Ukraine's critical minerals in exchange for military aid. The outcome of this negotiation could have far-reaching consequences for both nations as they grapple with the realities of war and the quest for peace. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, So hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.